Hmm. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers and sisters, on the basis of God's mercy, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your reasonable act of worship. Do not be conformed to this age, but be transformed by the renewing of the mind, so that you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable, perfect. For by the grace given to me, I say to everyone among you, not to think of yourself more highly than you ought to think, but to think with sober judgment, each according to the measure of faith that God has assigned. For as in one body we have many members, and not all the members have the same function, so we, who are many, are one body in Christ, and individually we are members of one of another. We have gifts that differ according to the grace given to us: prophecy, in proportion to faith; ministry, in ministering; the teacher, in teaching; the encourager, in encouragement; the giver, in sincerity; the leader, in diligence; the compassionate, in cheerfulness. Let love be genuine. Hate what is evil. Hold fast to what is good. Love one another with mutual affection. Outdo one another in showing honor. Do not lag in zeal. Be ardent in spirit. Serve the Lord. Rejoice in hope. Be patient in affliction. Persevere in prayer. Contribute to the needs of the saints. Pursue hospitality to strangers. Bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse them. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Weep with those who weep. Live in harmony with one another. Do not be arrogant, but associate with the lowly. Do not claim to be wiser than you are. Do not repay anyone evil for evil, but take the thought for what is noble in the sight of all. If it is possible, so far as it depends on you, live peaceably with all. Beloved, never avenge yourselves, but leave room for the wrath of God. For it is written, "Vengeance is mine, I will repay," says the Lord. Instead, if your enemies are hungry, feed them. If they are thirsty, give them something to drink. For by doing this, you will heap burning coals on their heads. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. That is Romans chapter 12. A lot. I notice Paul speaks in very short sentences. It's probably because he's trying to communicate a lot. Communicate a lot in a pretty small format. But sad as it might be, I know y'all are not here for Bible beating. You all are here for game Devin! And we have Sexy Red here to help us game dev. So what are we going to work on today? Let's figure it out. Let me get the OSTs back on. So one idea I had for a ledge would be to use root motion. It would mean I'd have to redo the animation. But to use root motion in such a way how do I put it? To basically disable our collisions while we're in that animation, and then only when we exit that animation do we re-enable our collisions again. So that's just a thought, because I'm feeling like, so when we climb up here, I'm noticing when we're climbing up a surface that's too short, it seems that when I teleport the player downwards so that it lines up, um, you get pushed up anyway by the engine. So that's kind of why that's breaking, because I noticed like I go up here, this is like almost perfect. It's like fine. And if I go under, yeah. Remember, I made this fountain yesterday morning. It's not yesterday morning, but you know what I mean. Gosh, my sleeping is so messed up. Idle. Right, an idle animation, just a little bit. 32, half of 32 is 16. Have a good stream. Alright. Diplicky Barack. Oops. Thank you for visiting my little live stream. Just call me Barack. I got you. I got you. My bad. I was just opening the kick tab because I know the delay a little better. We're currently just working on animation stuff right now. I'm a game dev too. You are? What have you made anything? I would check it out. You have like a link or something? You're not supposed to be. Why are you interpolating so straight? Something about this idle animation is just weird. Almost finished. There's no Steam page yet. I got you. I need to put this up in. Oh, I did. Trying to finish a save game system? Oh, I need to work on that too. I've been thinking about how I'm gonna do it. I saw Jonathan Blow talking about how he did custom serialization, and I feel like that might be what I do too, which is to say like just a custom file format for saves rather than that work. 16. Okay, that's better, but it's low. I have great respect for you. Oh, you don't got to. I'm not doing anything special. I do appreciate the sentiment. How you cope with the animation systems, I see. Yeah, I don't have a easy time with them. Definitely. So the reason the animation's kind of just ending here and it resets hard is because in Godot it does a little ping pong. So it'll ping pong back and forth. And right now what I want to make sure is that the gun doesn't move too much. I'm trying to look for like a marker. That helps the gun move less. The hand too. A little harder. So at this point, so the hand should be like, then we can kind of select these. But I spent 3 weeks working on animations. What engine? Right now we're working in Godot, but I do not recommend Godot. I recommend a different engine. I'm not a fan of Godot. If you're looking for like suggestions about engine, this is my favorite. It's called Raylib. It is by far the best, and like almost pretty much nothing I've seen really comes close in terms of quality. Never heard of that? It's more bare bones. It's more like you do the work yourself. Whereas like Godot or Unity, yeah. Like Godot, Unity, Unreal, like those are the big three right now, and they all suck. They're all horrible. I feel like there shouldn't be much dress movement, but there's just let's see. The game I'm developing is almost finished. There's not much left to do. After the save system, I'll move on to level design. I see. Yeah, the reason I haven't worked on a save system yet is because there's really not much to save. Like, I play the game. I don't, like, technically there's a resource to collect, but you don't really spend it on anything yet. It's kind of, you know, like there's these little vials, but that's kind of it. Save system is a bit tricky in a multiplayer game? I see. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I've tried doing multiplayer before. I'd probably be a lot better at it now, but at the time it was like, oh, you like have to think about everything in terms of multiplayer. The game looks really smooth and reactionary. Well, there's anything in this game that's not very reactionary. I know what you mean. I appreciate it. I think the game should be smoother. We've been working on kind of like a vaulting system for the past couple days, and I'm not very satisfied with it. That's kind of what this is. You can see like still like debug cubes that I'm spawning. Hopefully we'll get there. I don't have the guts to play a horror game. I probably won't be able to play it. Is this game scary? It's not supposed to be that scary, the game. There's like some parts of it that I guess are a little odd. Like this guy over here. He's kind of scary looking. He's like a crab. The atmosphere is really creepy, I see. I'll try to not make it too scary. Try not to make it too scary, because it's not supposed to be. It's just supposed to kinda have an atmosphere. These little guys aren't that scary, right? These little guys, look at them go. They're all running away from me. See? He's not that scary. He's nice and approachable. And apparently he's very climbable, too. Because you created them? Dude. Oh, that's nice. Anyway, we have to... Let's see what her new animation looks like. Her idol. I think that's preferable. It's like barely noticeable. But you do it without even trying? Imagine it turns around and bites you. Maybe it will. I don't know. I haven't modeled teeth on it, but it does have a mouth that can like open and close. I based it off of a video. Let me try to find the video. Desktop. Oops. Mine just isn't as colorful. See, this isn't scary. That's cute. Let me get the music back on though. I accidentally closed it. The music might not be helping either. But this all really it's not as complicated as it might look. Like all the animation stuff, it's really, I don't know, like I've done it on stream. And I haven't taken any classes or anything. And like all the programming behind it, like yeah, it's a lot of code, but it's pretty simple code, and it's like kind of sectioned off. Like something I noticed when it comes to like Unity and like Godot tutorials is that this stuff is hard if you're using the engine the way that they want you to. Because their goal is to overcomplicate literally everything so that you like never actually finish a game. They don't want you to finish the game and then become independent. They need you to be constantly like at the beginning of game development so that you're like really invested in your engine and then you're like donating money to them. At least that's how Godot works. But no, it's mean to say that they're being predatory. You can't say that they're being predatory because they let you download the exe file for free. It's so mean to call Godot predatory. I can't send my completed system. I can ignore it all. We have like a little Discord server. I put an invite in the what is it? I put a little invite in like the description. So if you want to post your game, then you could do it in there. Post screenshots. Inventory system, buy sell system. Are those like the tags? RPG survival crafting base building game. I see. That's interesting. That kind of sounds like a good use case for Unity, because Unity has like dots. Unity has like a nice little ECS system that... What's his name? Mike Afton? What's his name? Acton? Mike Acton? There it is, Mike Acton. This guy. Unity might be good for that, just because Unity has Mike Acton on it, and he like did a nice little ECS thing for Unity. I think it's called Dots. Not to imply I like Unity. I hate Unity. I hate Unity so goddamn much. But more than Unity, I hate Unreal. So pick your poison. Today, that was loud. Jeez, I'm sorry. So today, what we need to investigate this. Let's copy these bone transformations. Put them... reasonable to me. I just want to make sure that they're the same, because I'm noticing a little bit of like a stutter. Now though, I have a justified bias. I've a justified bias against Unreal, yeah. I am not a fan of... I mean, I guess I'm not a fan of any of these engines, but I'm particularly not a fan of Unreal. Like, if I had... I don't know. I've watched so many people, like, just get completely wrapped in the Unreal Vortex. And it's like now, they, like, because, like, oh, they're so used to Unreal, and they just do everything the Unreal way. Now they're, like, completely helpless in anything else. That's what Unreal does, is that it makes you helpless. Let's... Metal... 1.313... 5... 0.5... 0. That should make it pretty much the same. So let's see. So do you know Unity? I could get around in Unity. I don't like know it. Like I don't really know Godot that well. Also, what's good? Not busty. Welcome, not busty. We're talking about like Unity and Unreal. Godot. How they all suck. We're also working on this vault. Also working on this vault. I think I'm just about done working on this vault for now. Because, it's kind of eating away at me. I just can't quite get it working the way that I want. But it's not the end of the world. Like, what is that? It's less bad than it was before, because now at least the camera isn't jittering, but she's still jittering. It doesn't look so bad when you're kind of doing like that. When you're like from the back, but it looks pretty bad when you're like from the side. Which is weird because if I go down here, whenever I enter the walk state, will the rocket launcher in his hand fire? It's a girl! It's a girl! Yeah, it does fire. If I select all these, the rockets come out, and I can shoot this bear. I really like that skate. I need to get inspired. I don't know what you mean by skate, but I'm glad you like whatever you like. I wanna make it so I wanna put in like I have another rocket animation that I'm not using right now. I kinda wanna get it in. Isn't that thing you're flying a stingray? Yes. Well, it's a manta ray, but yes. A manta ray. It's supposed to be like Leviathan. Probably tastes good. It probably does not taste good. My idea for it, right now it just teleports you wherever it lands, but the idea I had for it like a little bit ago was that if it lands, depending on the velocity at which it lands, it'll be like a nuclear bomb. And I think that's a neat idea. But right now it doesn't do that, so I'm just LARPing. Well, anyway, let's get some... Get some levels in. I want to add... integer... input... what? And that should break a couple things. One, is gonna be like 3. Now, how am I gonna get this to shoot a certain number of rockets? Not sure. See if this sounds any better first. That's that's a little much. Hold on. 0.2. Maybe this should just be like a consistent. Let's see about this. Feels a little too random, the sound right now. Also developing my own game at the same time. Facts. That's the ideal. That's the ideal. Probably stop being like super annoying with the rockets. I think I preferred it the other way. Greta's hungry? What you gonna eat, Nut Bustly? Might I suggest? Might I suggest? Some savory oats. Might I suggest some savory oats? With a little cheese. Guan, brother, guan. The orange chicken, rice, and cheese. So we're gonna do a 4. And do this. Oh, it's using. It's just doing it with A. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Alright. Here we go. The issue I've been running into with Unreal. Tell us about it. Tell us about it. We don't want to do this. Makes you sort your animations into montages? What does that look like? I really don't like the way Godot makes me do animations. Like, I can already tell that By the time the game is done, like this animation tree is just gonna be a cluster show. This is not gonna be good. And the montages have properties like root motion enabled, blending options. I see, I see. You can't have root motion enabled for only one animation within the montage. So what Godot, the way Godot, or at least I've done root motion in Godot, is I do have to calculate root motion every frame, even if I'm not using it. But then when I'm like accumulating velocity, I can decide whether or not to put the root motion into my actual velocity that I then execute. So maybe you could do something like that. Or when you enable root motion, does it just like force it all the time? Like it doesn't even give you the option to not incorporate it in the velocity. I don't know. I would look at that because I have to do the same thing. I guess I wouldn't have to do the same thing. It's just I do the same thing anyway. I don't know if I would have to. I guess I would. Yeah, I do have to. Otherwise, it would be out of scope. Never mind. What am I thinking? Is this gonna work? I'm kind of worried it won't. Find out. We are shooting. Okay. A little messy, a little messy. What's it called? Fire. Let's see what this does. Something I just thought of. Who cares? I was just thinking about, oh, we should make it so it only plays the sound once when you shoot more than one projectile. Who cares? It's cool. Or at least, I'll change it if it turns out not. Isn't that neat? That's fun. I like that. We have to like fix it though.
Mm.
Maybe we'll work on our foot system now. Something I've been thinking about for maps is how we could reuse materials. Are you developing on your own? Yes, it's just me. We are all by ourselves. Should make like a you use GitHub in great detail. I just told it. I'm not that big on GitHub. Anyway, here. And then over here. There's a lot of instances of this. I think let's go place. So much change. Mass change. Here we go. Oh no. I have severely miscalculated. That could have been horrible. I just. What is all this? Hmm. Like they can just climb on them. What is making... That wasn't happening. What? What is going on there? I think why did it just like go crazy there? To figure out what that was all about. Very strange happening. Is it consistently happening? It's just a completely like why? I imagine it's something to do with this section. Yeah, it's because stringing those two together, it's kind of a overstatement. Oh, no, it shouldn't be. How is that happening? What's going on here? Why I want to work on the input system. I think you know we're gonna kind of get that. Let's at least get it started. 'Cause I've been needing it for a while, and I've been kind of Guess slacking. All this. I know I have an input. What might this be? This should go in the first one. Thinking, what do I look at for? I'm thinking about like an input buffer. Ding 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 ding. Oh. Oh. All right. A gummy worm. A gummy worm. I'm really racking my brain over this right now. Let's see this. Click on this. All right. Here we go. Alright, now that we have this like input thing kinda done, unfortunately, I do have somewhere I have to be, not like now, but in a little bit. So I'm gonna hop off the stream for now. It's been kind of a short stream. But I think I'll make up for it later tonight. I'll be doing a secret stream later. So thank you for everyone who came by for this little mini stream. And yeah, I'll be back later. I will be back later. So thank you everyone. Goodbye, buddy.